companion. I think that's what gadgets provide, in my opinion. It's like a gym. Like you can't really get fit. Maybe up to a certain level you can in a gym, but after that you have to find your way. So it's the same with endurance sport. I feel just to get into it, because even for me when I started running, to get to the first half marathon, it was very tough. Just the monotony of it, just the whole sameness and repetitiveness of it, of getting from 5 kilometers to 10, from 10 to 15, it was daunting. But when I got to 21 and beyond 21, and it became easy, it became comfortable, then I felt I didn't need anything. In fact, I never used any gadgets or apps. I think when I started in 2004, there weren't that many. I was using an iPod, but what happened was, like I mentioned, after a certain distance, I realized that I was not listening to music anymore. And that was fantastic. I didn't realize that the music had run out, and I didn't know when it had stopped. Which means that I was really internalizing the whole activity. And that is what I feel the focus should be. At least for me, when I'm talking about it's an endurance sport is an exploration of not only just your physical body, but also your mind, your emotions, your spirituality. If you see it like that, then it has to transcend your use of devices. But the devices can get you to a place where this becomes possible.
Do you yourself use any devices or apps? None at all?
Not at the moment.
Okay, but
I'm not against using them. I could use it for something, say I might be involved in an activity like the Ironman. I did use a watch which had TomTom, a multi-sport watch which had the cadence and the heart rate and everything built into it, so it does help when you're doing something that is new. So like I said again at the beginning, maybe I do 20 Ironman competitions, I may not look at it anymore. To understand myself better at the beginning so that I control, because control is a big thing. Sometimes you're going for a race and you're really fresh, but in your training you're always tired, and you're really fresh, you tend to go out too hard, you tend to go out too fast. It's very important to control your pace to your race pace, the race pace that you have targeted. If you don't, then you will run out of steam at some point. So at that point, definitely a device is necessary. There should not be too much of dependence built into any of it. And I'm not just talking about devices connected with sport. In any technology, we should not lose our own abilities because technology has progressed so far. Like nowadays, we see that we don't remember things because everything is in our phone. We don't take the stairs anymore because there are elevators, and soon we'll lose our ability to climb stairs if we don't create a challenge, a stair climbing challenge for ourselves. So we have to be aware that technology has its place and its use in our lives, and that should not make us lose our inherent abilities that we have evolved with. Because the transition from doing nothing to doing something can be daunting sometimes. But when you have something to help you, to motivate you, to encourage you, something that even provides a little bit of entertainment or focus, that becomes important. Yeah, I'm too fond of my phone. That's the thing. I mean, that is the complaint I hear from my family, from my friends, from everybody around me, that I just spend too much time on my phone. And I got onto Facebook only for Pinkathon, which was 4 years ago. And that's how I've been using it. So I have to be, and it is part of the foundation's work, the foundation that I run, the United Sisters Foundation. So I have to be constantly on top of it. So from Facebook then it went to Twitter, and from Twitter it has now moved to Instagram. But now I have other people managing that. I just look at really the Facebook. I've been considering using Ola. But then I just tell someone from the office to book the cab if required. But that is a very interesting application. The taxi applications are fantastic.